I remember the night I went viral. You see, I recorded a TikTok video, and as I was preparing for bed, I literally remember praying. I was like, Jesus, please let this be the one. Please let this go viral when I wake up. And so I go to sleep. I wake up. First thing I do is I check my phone. Hundreds of notifications. So I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, how many views did it get? Blah, blah. I check 200,000 views. Words cannot describe how happy that made me, bro. I was just a little kid. I was like, oh my God, I got so many views. I need to keep posting. I kept posting. I tried to be like, a funny kid, a clown. But then one day I deleted it all. My best friend at the time went to my page and he was like, bro, what happened? Did you get banned? Did you delete them all? Did they get taken down? What happened? I told him I deleted them all. I was scared, honestly. I told him I was scared that people from my school would see it. When I was a kid, that was one of the first things that made me feel alive. Like I finally felt like I had a purpose, and I threw it all away because of fear of judgment. And so years later, I'm around 17 years old and I'm at my grandma's house, and I remember thinking like, what if I start posting videos again? Like I honestly was like, okay, I'm dieting, I'm working out. If I post videos again, maybe I'll actually feel that sense of purpose I did when I was a kid. I remember being sat on the couch and I was like, oh my God, should I go outside and record? I was like, whoa, but what if people from my school see it? And I remember this advice I heard on YouTube. It was like, imagine being in your deathbed, looking back on your life, wishing that you actually lived the way you wanted to live instead of the way other people wanted you to live. And so I was just thinking about that, and so I went outside, I recorded my first video, and I was scared, but I still did it, bro. So here's what I want you to imagine. I want you to imagine 20 years from now, you go on social media, whatever your dream is, you see other people living that life while you're stuck in some cubicle job that you literally hate. Like that should make you sick. You do not want to live like that. But here's the worst part. Guys like us have so many big ambitions. Like most guys you can imagine, they just don't have any big goals. They don't have any like big dreams, but like deep down we know we are meant for more, but we oftentimes suppress it because we're afraid of what people would think. Like I remember when I was a little kid, I would literally talk over my gameplay on my Xbox like I was a YouTuber. I would tell my mom like my dream was to join these like gaming YouTube channels and be part of them, and she didn't like it, but it was like my childhood dream. Like I literally remember having proof when I was a kid that making videos was like my purpose, why God put me on this world. But I was scared, and that's why I quit it. And here's the scary thing. A lot of times this fear of judgment will come from your family or your close friends. So let's say we have this young man and he has some like big ass ambitions, right? Let's say he wants to make music or maybe videos or maybe start an online business, whatever. So this young man is then presented with two paths, and the first one is the safe path. All of his family approves of this, but deep down he knows that it isn't the path he wants to take. Like the thing his parents are saying is not the way he actually wants to make money. But he has the attitude like younger Carson, and he's so scared of judgment that he goes down this path. Years go by, he's 40, he's working a job he literally hates, right? Imagine how depressing he would feel. He'll go on social media and he'll see other people living the life that he wanted to live, and it just makes him feel sick. And the second path is hardship. Family is doubting him, people are making fun of him, his friends maybe even saying like, bro, you need to be more realistic, but he keeps doing it anyway. And the sad thing is, even though he's putting in so much work, at first he's getting like no results, but everyone's judging him for that, but he doesn't care. He is just obsessed with this path. Like deep down, we both know this is the only way he would actually feel alive, making money doing what he loves. And that's when it eventually works out. He's basically making money doing his dream purpose, the reason God put him on this earth. That is honestly the golden point, is when you are not waking up thinking like, oh, I can't wait until the weekend so then I can be free. No, you're waking up obsessed with your work, whatever it may be. Like for me, it's making videos. One sad fact about our generation is probably 99% of guys are never gonna follow their dream purpose. Like at this young age, whether you're 16 to 20s, everything is decided. You know just as well as me, there are so many people at this young age, they're going out, drinking, doing drugs, hooking up. They're distracting themselves so much from their future. But it's guys like us that avoid environments like that, and we actually focus on like constant improvement. we are the types of people who can actually live out our dream purpose. Because, like, I truly believe this young age we are at, that is the time we are supposed to be finding our dream purpose. How do you want to make money? What is your dream? And the funny thing is, this lifestyle that we're living is way more enjoyable than the whole enjoy your 20s kind of thing. You know what I mean? Just like go F around, go waste time. Like you have to enjoy it right now. No, this lifestyle is so fulfilling. Chasing your dream, working out, meditating, reading your Bible. This is the way we are supposed to live. If there's one thing you take away from this video, let it be this. When Jesus was on this earth, he was ridiculed so much so. If you come here with the attitude that younger Carson had, where you're so scared of being ridiculed, being judged, you will suffer. When Noah was building the ark, everyone was mocking him. People were calling him crazy, a madman, but he kept doing it. To be honest, bro, I would rather fail chasing something meaningful than succeed, but always keep wondering like how my life could have been. And by the way, no pressure, but if you want to hop on like a 1 hour call with me, it's totally free. Go check out top link in the description, but I'll see you in the next one. Peace.